You there. Yeah, you. The one behind the screen. Not getting anything from the so-called dating apps. Feeling lonely and dejected. Haven't felt the touch of someone in years. Need something to fill that empty heart of yours. Well, I can fix one of those things with an AI companion. AI companion. AI companion. I've been crazy all for the love of you. Here's a question for you. Have you ever fallen in love with something unobtainable? I'm not talking about some forlorn crush you once had, but something truly unreachable. Like a movie star, a celebrity, someone outside your physical reach. Or something outside our realm entirely residing closer to fiction. Maybe you fell in love with a video game character, or maybe you're so enthralled by a character in a book. Perhaps it could even be a show and all the things that make it up. Just to throw another question at you, in what context do I mean love? Not in the romantic sense or what you do behind closed doors, I'm not judging, but the type of affection where seeing, thinking, or interacting brings that sense of comfort, i.e., the feeling of belonging. Just like when we get hungry and thirsty, we naturally go eat and drink, but probably haven't thought about our need of belongingness. A loose definition for it would be two parts: connection and inclusion. Where connection is us talking to people, and inclusion is this idea of being part of a group of sorts. So, coming back to it, what happens when we lack belonging? It's obvious what to do when we're hungry or thirsty. Well, in a study from 2008, yes, 2008, when Obama was president and nothing bad could ever happen. Anyways, the article is called Social Surrogacy: How Favorite Television Programs Provide the Experience of Belonging. The article hypothesizes that we turn to social surrogates as a substitute to human connection. We develop parasocial relationships where we develop these feelings of belonging. This is gonna be a quick tangent. I wanted to bring it up again. It was made in 2008. That was 17 years ago. Gotta say, that's fucking dated. In every study, it focuses on a person's parasocial relationship with television shows. Been a while since I heard cable being a thing. But that all being said, it's far from being irrelevant. Wouldn't have made a video talking about it otherwise. But I believe it's quite telling. Despite its age, it still holds some valuable information. What do you do when you feel lonely? I've been asked by my therapist many times, and saying killing myself wasn't a valid solution. Well, people from the study would gravitate towards their favorite shows to watch rather than do something else. But what if it's just their favorite show? Well, they thought about that too. It's more or less that we are drawn to the show when lonely. Makes a lot of sense in context that a show is widely accessible. You're able to form deep connection with characters, the plot, even the setting. It's a weekly thing you come back to, growing ever more attached each time. You know what? No better to be sad and lonely in the big 2025. We have so many ways to distract ourselves from ever feeling lonely or anything at all. The modern social surrogate could take so many forms, but ever so synonymous with parasocial relationships are streamers. Unlike a celebrity, you have more ways to interact with streamers and feel ever more connected with them. Our social surrogates aren't just pulling us in to come back each time we feel lonely. Like an ex you can't get over, both have you thinking more about them. Not just that, it can also block our negative feelings of loneliness, brings up our general self-esteem and lowers negative mood. The craziest part found from this experiment are that social surrogates can also block the chronic need for belongingness. Kinda blocks people from going out to actually find human connection, as the faux relationship kinda mimics it but doesn't work how you actually want it to. Not giving the actual care and attention that comes from talking to someone. As I said previously, it's really easy to distract ourselves and just hide away and isolate, finding comfort in YouTubers, streamers, or an AI companion. So, is this the part of the video where I tell you to touch grass and be social? Yes and no. It's not inherently bad to love and be attached to a social surrogate. It can bring comfort and help in trying times. Reaching to the other aisle is not healthy long term. People need belongingness regardless. And like a proper diet, you can't eat chicken nuggets all the time. The takeaway of this video was to bring attention to the information of the article and make some jokes along the way. But for the person that wants to change, I don't have the words, but I can direct you and help you start that journey. There will be a video that will help with conversations in the description below.
This is the age of taking action. Viagra. Talk to your doctor.